Some of you may recognize this one. It's been sitting on the shelf for a couple of weeks now, a couple of months actually. This is from one of my earlier videos about 2 untested PSPs, my first ever PSPs that I ever got. This one had a faulty UMD drive and I had no replacement parts for it. So I'll just run you back through, show you what I mean. It spins for a bit and then it doesn't. And on screen you get bugger all. So that UMD drive does not work. I have a donor UMD drive here out of another PSP Street, also from a previous video. So we're going to be swapping those two over today, hoping for the best. This one, because I knew the drive didn't work, it has been sitting on the shelf for a couple of months now, and I didn't fully reassemble it last time. So the disassembly here is going to be quite quick and easy. Already dropping that new UMD drive in, well, the donor UMD drive I should say. Getting it all plugged back in. Make sure that the connectors line up to the little lines on the board there. You can see me push it up there, push, and there's the line there. Same for the other connectors, get them all the way in. Make sure that the piece where it ends lines up to the line on the board. Let's give it a quick test. Before we see if this UMD drive fixes it, just a quick word from our sponsor, PCB Way, the go-to supplier for custom-made PCBs. If you can design it, they can print it with heaps of control on how it's made. If you're not into the design of PCB, then that's fine. They also have a web store where you can get awesome tools and gadgets, like this USB amp meter here. If you are in the repair game, this device is super handy. I'll leave a link in the description below. So we've got that worms game, whacker in, spinning up, very good, very good. And the laser is moving, which is something that didn't happen on the old drive. So I have a pretty good feeling about this. Booyah! Okay. Well, we know that drive works, so we just need to reassemble this completely and hope we don't bugger anything up in the process. Alright, quick test again. Make sure we didn't ruin anything. Oh, hey. So far so good. We do need to put that back plate back on so that we can have the UMD drive sitting there on its own without holding it. And our screen does look a bit buggered up, but that's just because we've got the new lens on there and I need to peel that protective plastic off. Got our back door back on. Let's get that disc in that drive. Make sure it can still read on its own. Good stuff. Alright, let's play it for a bit, make sure it is happy. That seems to all work. So when I initially pulled this apart and cleaned it, I pulled those buttons out of the button pads. Now they don't seem to hold on very well since doing that, so I'm going to glue them back to that pad so they don't spin around like you saw just before. It's quite annoying and they don't quite seem to fit right. I don't think I was supposed to take them out of that black pad in the first place, but Now they're back in. They're not moving around and swiveling. Let's get it totally reassembled again. As long as that's all working, happy days. Peel this off. Super satisfying. Love that. Alright, another PSP saved. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next one.